Hey YouTube, it's Charlie from Reader Turned Writer, and today I am sharing my bookish stats from August of 2021. I had a fairly good reading month. It wasn't as good as some of the more recent ones I've had just because I didn't have quite as many 5 stars, but I still had a few that I really enjoyed, and I'll jump into the numbers. I read 17 books in August for a total of 4,846 pages. That averaged out to 285 pages per book. I had 6 5-star reads, 2 4-star reads, 7 3-star reads, 2 2-star reads, and no 1-star reads. I read 7 middle grade, 3 YA, and 7 adult books. I had 2 read-alouds with my kids. I read 12 books by a female author and 5 books by a male author. I read 3 new releases, so that was fun to be able to read so many new releases last month. 2 of the books I read were library books. 1 was a physical copy that I owned, 3 were ebooks, and 11 were audiobooks. I had a big month of preparations for the baby, so I listened to a lot of audiobooks while I was doing a lot of preparation and exercise to get ready for the baby. I had 3 rereads and 14 new reads. I read 7 of the 15 books on my TBR list, so I actually didn't end up reading a lot of the books on my TBR list, and part of this was just mood reading and the way it turned out, and also my focus on audiobooks because sometimes the books on my TBR list don't have an audiobook or I don't have access to them. And some of that was that I actually ended up saving some of the books that were on my TBR list this month for next month because of the 30 books in 30 days readathon that I decided to do because they were shorter. I just felt like they would be good for that. So when I heard about that, I decided to save them. I had 3 books from my 2021 TBR list on my monthly TBR, and I ended up starting all of them and DNFing all 3 of them basically for sexual content that I wasn't comfortable reading. So that was a really big bummer. I read 6 books that were part of a series. 1 of those was a series that I started, and 3 of those finished off a series that I was reading. I didn't buy any physical books last month. I did buy 3 ebooks and 3 audiobooks. I also didn't unhaul any books. Here is my visual of how many books I've read out of my yearly goals so far. So I am on track to probably exceed my goal of 180 books this year, especially with the 30 books in 30 days challenge. That'll really push me over. And then December I can just take it easy and not read as much if I'm super busy. I read 2 fantasy, 4 contemporary, 4 classics, 1 mystery, 1 sci-fi, 2 historical fiction, and 4 nonfiction. Those were, I read a writing book, a self-help book, a memoir, and a parenting book. For YouTube and Instagram, I posted 8 videos in August, and I went from 489 subscribers to 504 subscribers, so a gain of 15, which was pretty big for what my channel usually does. And on Instagram, I posted 23 pictures, and I went from 391 followers to 413, so I gained 12 followers on Instagram. I was working mainly on my first draft of Cinderella. I was able to write a lot last month. I was really happy with it. I wrote 13,379 first draft words. So that now puts my book, I'm aiming for about 80,000. That's my guess of what my book will end up being. I just finished the midpoint and I'm at 37,560 words. So I'm about 46% of the way done if my book does end up being 80,000 words. Each week my minimum goal is 2,500 words, and I had 1 week where I didn't hit that. Instead I got 1,400 that week. But every other week I got at least 2,500, and 1 week I even surpassed 5,000, so I was really happy with that. The goals that I set for myself, I was able to hit all of my social media goals. I basically have the same ones every single month. I post to Instagram weekly, I post to YouTube weekly, I try and follow new people on both Instagram and YouTube monthly, and I try to answer comments daily-ish during the week. So I was able to do all of those things. And under writing, I had the goal of reaching 2,200 words, which I obviously did not do that, but I did manage to get a lot of words written still, and so I was happy with that, even though I didn't quite hit that goal. And then my other goals all had to do with getting my Rapunzel project ready for beta readers, and I honestly didn't do anything with Rapunzel last month. Some things came up that made my focus more on the baby than on writing, and so I was just happy that I was able to get words done on my first draft. So August went pretty well for me. It was a fun month, and even though I had quite a few 2 and 3 star books, I also had many 5-star reads, which was fun. So let me know how your August month went in the comments below. Was it a mix of good and bad? Was it mostly positive, or kind of a month where you're like, yeah, I want to do better next month? Let me know in the comments below. We can chat more. If you want to follow my reading journey, I do post a review to Goodreads for every book that I read. I also post my favorite books to Instagram and talk about more of my writing journey there. I'll link both of those in the comments section below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for lots of reading and writing content. And thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.